Jackson Merrill here with 2 outs.
Line to center, in for a base hit for Merrill. Tatis from third. Here comes Manny. The throw is going to hit the mound. 2 runs in.
Now that he's a starter, he was a reliever.
To left and a base hit in front of Profar.
That is a huge. Oh,
and
yeah.
I do enjoy food.
Okay, well, I love the food here at Petco Park. I mean, with the
slash giveaways. There's a ground ball hooked through the right side into right field. A base hit for Jackson Merrill.
Love it. No score. Jackson Merrill at the plate, and a first pitch rip into center field.
Took something off that, and Merrill waited for it. Launches one to left field, and it bangs off the wall, flying around the bag, and scoring easily will be Tatis.
Luis Ortiz had a 1-2-3 first. Here's a line drive base hit to start the second inning.
And there's a $250,000 fine for Major League Baseball for playing an illegal player.
Driven to right center field for Jackson Merrill, and is gone! Carries out of the yard to right center. Merrill's extension today, press conference, as he drives this one to right field. Back goes Jones, looking up, the ball's gone! Jackson Merrill and his new extension has just left the yard. This home run is the first non-solo home run this year for the Padres. Flared to left and in for a base hit. Here's Jackson Merrill, fouled out down the left field line. A good play by Happ. This one to left center, and that's going to be a gapper. One hops the wall as Jackson heads to second base, sliding with a double. Merrill to center field. It is falling, and it's in for a hit.
went through but never stopped.
Fly ball, center field, struck pretty well. Back at the wall, it's gone. Jackson Merrill homers. His Weather got the last out of last inning, starts this inning. And a little blip to left in for a base hit. Merrill lines a fair ball down the right field line into the right field corner. Machado motoring around as Aaron Judge trying to get it back in. They'll stop Machado at third. Lead for Machado at first base, held on over there by Rice. And Merrill grounds one left side, but that'll get through into left field. They were not lined up normally. One of the warning track in center in the first. Now drives one to right field. Back goes Judge looking up, and it is gone! Merrill Madness has come to Yankee Stadium in New York. Line towards the gap in left center field. That's going to get in for a hit. Here comes Fernando around from second base. He will score. Little pop-up, headed out towards short on a hop. Slowly hit, and he's going to beat it out. To left field, and Jordan Beck going back. He's looking up, and that ball's off the wall. Fernando's coming around from second base. He will score.
Sounds like a hockey player.
Ground ball, first base way. Totally was going to go home, and now he's going to get nobody. This is back up the middle into center field. A base hit for Merrill. Round from second base comes Fernando. Padres strike first on top. On the ground, base hit into right field. Up to second base goes Arise. He's thinking third. He is going to third, and in the fourth inning. 3-0. He's swinging 3-0 and a ground ball base hit into right field. That'll score Arise. And ground ball softly hit as somebody's got to cover first, and nobody does. Takes it to left center, and that's in for a base hit. Over is Paris to cut it off. Throw to third is going to hit Machado. He's today. Now he's got a lead, trying to keep it, and there's a base hit into right field. Arise will score. Machado's headed to third. Down the first baseline, it's a fair ball. He's going to get to the corner. Jackson Merrill's going to run a while. He's thinking three. Throw will be cut off. It is three standing. All right, Scan, thanks very much.
Absolutely.
Well, it is raining here at the moment. It's just grounded up the middle, and by the dive of Dylan Moore into center field.
The action after this is priceless.
Merrill through the right side, and a 2-out single here in the top of the 6th inning. In Francis pitch in relief last April at Petco Park, and Merrill, wasting no time, gets a hanging curveball and bangs it. Jackson hits that one hard off the mound, and Bichette can't make the play. It's into center, another base hit.
And Merrill. A little bloop into left field, and it is in there for a base hit. Now Machado going first to third. Throw is going to second, and Merrill gets in there to second base. It's messy. 2-2. A base hit in right field for Jackson Merrill. Manny Machado.
Today.
Lined into right field, a base hit for Jackson Merrill. Here comes Manny Machado. Here comes a throw from Acuna Jr. Machado is safe.
Merrill scopes that one into right field, and a base hit for Jackson. Merrill launches it out to right field. Sanchez is back at the wall. This one gonna go. Second of the night for the Padres.
Back and see the old place that he used to reside in with Jackson, and he said, hey, I'm really impressed with what he's done. A lot more awards in there and a lot more shoes, and it sounds like his room has turned into a storage closet, is what he was telling me.
Well, bobbling right by Sanchez. And
now ground ball backhanded and booted it short by Connor Falefa. Around from second comes Machado. Padres will take a 1-0 lead. Merrill to left center. That'll get down. Back to the track of the wall. Cruz running it down, but Jackson Merrill, who doubled back in the first inning. And now lines one, a fair ball down the right field line to the corner. Arise coming around from second base. He will score.
Jackson Merrill now with 2 outs, nobody on. And he lines it right up the middle into center field, a base hit. It's that one up the middle into center field and a base hit.
Jackson Merrill with 2 on here. Runners at first and second. And that is a fair ball to left field. Around from second base comes Tatis. Arise will go to third. It is an RBI.
The fans are crazy.
Merrill shoots one towards left, and it'll dump in front of Collins.
Prostate cancer is a cause of death.
That's incredible. This one popped out in shallow left. Long run for Collins. Not going to be able to get there. It's a fair ball.
Take third. Line towards the gap in right center field. That'll get down. Arise will score. Merrill heads for second base. Line into right field down to the corner. Man, he's going to motor around. They're going to try and score him. He's at third now, headed homeward. No throw. Freddie Freeman. 2-1 to Merrill. Line to left field, a base hit. Up to second goes Machado. To left and a base hit. Machado is going to be stopped.
Jackson Merrill strokes one up the middle.
He knows that, and he'll work on it.
Guided through the right side. It was a breaking ball.
Career high, 18 batters in a row retired. Line to right field and a fair ball. Headed to the right field corner. Merrill's headed for second base. Line into left center. A base hit from Merrill.
In their dugout for the Nationals.
Merrill hits it sharply into right center field. Now Merrill on a liner just out of the reach of Garcia.
Sweeper cutter. See if he breaks out one of those other ones.
Liner to left. It'll get in for a base hit for Jackson Merrill. Washington. Jackson Merrill leading it off, and it's a fair ball out of the reach of Steer down the right field line of the corner. Merrill is headed for 2. It bangs around down there, and on the hook in this one. Line to left center field and a base hit for Merrill. Diaz will be stopped at third as Rojas. Right side and through into right field, a base hit. From third comes Fernando. Padres take a 1-0 lead. On the ground right side and into right field, a base hit for Merrill.
Found a way to compete and find his way on first base.
Now a bunch showing, dragged by Merrill down the first baseline. It's a good one. The throw, not caught. And now taking third base is Bogarts.
53 stretch at the plate. Now he lifts one the other way, sending Kepler back to the warning track, right on cue. His first home run since May the 27th. Carter has gone 6 and allowed 3 runs or less. Merrill drills one, deep right field, back Castellanos. How about 2? How about a tie game? Wow!
He can still pick it.
This is line to right and a base hit. Way around. Line to right field, and that's going to get in for a base hit. From third base comes Bogarts. Merrill to right field. Sanchez going back. It's over his head. It's off the bottom of the wall. From third base, Sheets will score. Here comes Bogarts for that Marlins bullpen. Line to right center, and Sanchez overruns it. Ends up over his head. So to second base goes Merrill.
3-run difference.
Merrill lines one to right field, and that's in for a base hit. Being waved around is a rise. He will score. Throw goes to second. At 0-1 dealing with Jackson Merrill. Sharply hit and into center field. A base hit for Merrill. His second hit of the night. There's a liner into center field and a base hit. Takes it the other way. To left field, a base hit. Machado up to second base. How hot is he?
Yeah.
To first and off the glove of Contreras. It goes down. Foul ground.
Throw it.
2-2 lined into right and a base hit. 38 runs batted in. Hook to right. Base hit. From third comes Fernando. Chopped over the head. A fair ball of Alonso at first down the right field line. The Rise racing around. They're going to try and score him. Here comes the throw. Playward. It's offline. Padres take a 2-1 lead. None so far in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Diving is Donovan. He'll have no play. But just to get... Line to center. Base hit for Merrill. From third comes Diaz. Here comes Fernando. Fly ball. Center field struck pretty well. Scott back at the wall. Gone! Jackson Merrill connects on his 8th of the year. Into right field, a base hit for Jackson Merrill. On the ground, fair ball down the right field line to the corner. Fermin is in. Tatis is in. Going to try and score. Machado.
And Merrill hits it hard into left field. That's a base hit. That'll get Machado home. Padres are on the board.
I think he's one of those pitchers that just has that feel. So sometimes it's probably hard for him to explain how he does things.
In double figures in wins with 10. Ground ball again down the first baseline. Hits the bag. And Jackson Merrill leads it off here in the 5th inning. Grounder by the mound up the middle into center field. So another ground ball, but this one. Line into right field, a base hit for Merrill. From second base comes Tatis. Machado will be stopped at third. It's an Merrill towards left center field, and that ball will be a gapper. One hops the wall, and Lee gets it back in, but it's a 2-2.
Yeah, right there.
Driven out towards deep left field. Back goes Ramos. It is gone. Jackson Merrill, little Merrill madness.
1-1 with a 9 ERA. 9, almost 9.5 to be exact.
Jackson Merrill with a base hit to left field. For Dave Roberts as to who they're going to use. Line down the right field line. That is a fair ball headed to the right field corner. Jackson Merrill is headed for second base at least as Hernandez digs it out. It's Merrill towards right center field. That will get in for a base hit. Over is Dean, quickly getting to it.
And look like at Coors Field where, as we've discussed, things go a little bit differently for pitchers.
That was off the glove at first base. So came out of the lineup. Back in there today in the starting lineup. to left as Beck going back to the track, turns, and that ball is gone. A home run. Solid contact there and a liner into right field for a base hit. Say it here at Coors Field, but in line for his first road victory of the year. This is out towards left center field, struck pretty well. It is back, and that ball's going to one hop against the wall. Merrill to right center field. Back goes Friedel. On the run, he goes off his glove and around. 2 runs will score. Padres tie it up. Merrill stands at third. Line to right field, a base hit for Jackson Merrill. Laureano headed for third at least as Benson will go dig it out. Going to try and score Laureano. Coming all the way around. Padres are on the board. Another 1-2's lined into right. That's going to get down to the track and the wall. Merrill's headed for 2.
And all of a sudden, the offense that I think they thought was going to be better started to play better.
Merrill to deep left field, back and gone. Opposite field home run for Jackson Merrill is 11. To center, Moniak going back onto the track. It's gone. Jackson Merrill with his 12th. Merrill drops the bunt down to the backhand Marquez. He's got no play. Bunt. To left field, struck pretty well. Moniak going back at the wall. It's gone. Jackson Merrill with a 3-run home run for Jackson Merrill. Merrill drives one out towards center field and deep. That goes Mullins at the wall. It is gone. A home run. Jackson Merrill. Instead, a 2-2 pitch to Jackson. Line to right, and that's a base hit. It heads to the right field corner. And heading for second base is Jackson Merrill. Former Met waiting on deck. And flared to left center field. That'll get in for a base hit for Merrill. 2-2. On the ground and off the glove of Alonso in right field. He got a piece of it, but that's when they came out to check on him. Down the left field line as that will be a fair ball. Over to play it is Robertson heading for second and getting to second base.
To do right now, sort of creating talent where they can find it, and they've done a really nice job with Gomez.
This is driven out to deep right center field for Jackson Merrill, and it is gone to tie the game at 1.
Enters his 36th game. 217 opponent's batting average.
This is drilled out towards left center field, and that will get in. With a track in the wall, Jackson Merrill headed to second base, got himself a double.
I would think to pick up spin.
Line to right, and that'll get in for a base hit. Merrill. On the ground into right center field. Machado heading first to third. Throw goes to second. Off the pitcher, kicks out towards second. Terang will be late. He throws it away.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at it because I think that was a long sleep. To left field. The corner and gone. Jackson Merrill into the lower basket. Line to right and a base hit. A rise coming around from second. Carroll's throw. Plate word will be late. Lines it to right, and that's fair. Coming around from second is O'Hearn. Machado will go to third. It is an RBI double.
Everybody is safe.
Infield in all the way around for Jackson. Merrill lifts a fly ball to right center field. Long run for Thomas, and he dives. Can't get it. Scoring from third is Johnson. O'Hearn will score.
A 12-1 record at home. A Game 1 start in Chicago. He's getting a little flare to right field that will land from Jackson Merrill on his way to second. Merrill with a hustle double. Tie to Jackson Merrill. First pitch swinging. Merrill ropes the ball to the right field corner. Suzuki fields it, wheels and throws to second. It's not in time. He went 90 and 72 in the regular season. A high drive to right field. Merrill gets into one. Did he get under it? He got just enough.
into the basket for Jackson Merrill, the leadoff man in the ninth, with a home run for San Diego, and the Padres are not done yet.